Welcome to PR Like a Boss, the podcast where we uncover the real stories behind the brands, the strategies, and the people making waves in the industry. I'm your host, Patz, and today we have an extra special episode because we're talking about what it really takes to build a beauty brand from scratch with none other than the amazing Anne-Marie Lodge, aka Ree. You may know her as Ree, the beauty blogger from Really Ree, influencer and product junkie, but today we're diving into her journey as the founder of REESON Beauty. So grab your favourite beauty must-have, get comfy, and let's jump into it. Ree, welcome back.
Thank you. This is an exciting one, I have to say, because you're probably going to ask me things that I don't know the answers to, so we'll learn it together.
Okay, fine. You ready?
Yeah.
So I want to know, what motivated you to go from beauty influencer to brand founder? And what's been your vision for REESON Beauty?
So I always liked the idea of making a product. I'm a real mixer. I like something from this product and something from that product. And I've got an idea of how I want my skin to look, especially because, when I joined the beauty industry, I was already like 35 and there were a lot of younger people. And for me, it was about being as youthful as I could be. And I always wanted to kind of wear makeup that made me look younger and use skincare that made me look younger. So I used to like mix things and do things. For a while, I was carrying around little samples of stuff for a long time before, like that I'd kind of spoke to someone about, and they tried to make me something, and it was all bit, and I never really got anywhere near. And then in lockdown, I was having a conversation with my management, and they were like, "Now's the time for you to do this." River, they're called, and I was literally like, "Oh my god!" Like I've always imagined that I would maybe do something, but in a wouldn't that be great way, but not like actually thinking I couldn't envision it. And they were like, right, this is it, I think now. And I was like, oh my God, if they think I can do it, maybe I can. And actually they were so brilliant because they believed in it before I could even imagine that it could be a reality, which gave me so much confidence. And they helped me and help me daily ever since. I mean, that was in 2020. It took us 3 years to launch. And I've never looked back. I would not have done it had they not given me that push. I really believe that. So, but they're the kind of girls you want in your life, basically. They're amazing. So, but yeah, no, it's been a wild ride, but like we're still all in it together, if you know what I mean. So it's cool.
Oh, how does REESON Beauty reflect your personal beauty philosophy?
So for me, I've always loved makeup that does more than just sit on your skin. I like the idea that it's like hydrating, or that it's not just adding color but a nicer finish, or like, say with the Bronzing Balm, it's got a bit of coverage in it, it's got obviously loads of skincare in, but it does a lot of other stuff. So I like products that give me what I want easily and quickly, they're easy to use, that don't I've worn less and less makeup over the years. I used to wear loads of like foundation and stuff, and actually I probably do wear as much stuff, it's just doesn't look so much like makeup. On my socials and on the blog, I've attracted women like me because they're all, even to the point where they're like, oh, what shade are you in that? Because I think I'm the same shade. Or can I wear highlighter? I'm 45 or whatever. And I'm like, yes. Years ago, I wrote a blog post and it was about a highlighter, and somebody wrote, you're just too old for that product.
They did
And
not.
yeah, they absolutely did. And but there was a huge ageism from the female audience when I first started as well, because it just seemed so silly that I was like a mum, 35, doing this stuff that the teenagers were doing. So I've always wanted it to be, and also I felt very unseen for a long time in the beauty industry. I literally felt like I was a bit cringing myself out writing about a certain product, because I felt it was like mum had joined the playground, you know, it's like, oh, let me kick about with you. Do you know what I mean? It felt like that. It was cringy. Like I was trying to be RSVP to a party I hadn't been invited to, you know, and for reason, I wanted it to be like, come on, girls, like we've got it, we've still got this, you know,
Yeah.
and also it's not just about women over 40. But it kind of is. Obviously, everyone can use the product. And I've got, you know, like my son's girlfriend loves the bronzer, and which is great. But she's probably, you know, the target market for a big percentage of beauty brands, you know,
Mm,
and especially makeup.
mm.
Whereas we're special. We're surviving out here, you know, the older girls. I mean, I was 50 last year, and it was a massive milestone for me because I remember when I turned 30 and I was devastated. But when I
Oh,
turned 50, I was absolutely delighted. So I think it's a real celebration of like enjoying being where you are. And it was an acceptance for me because obviously when I joined the beauty industry, I was a lot older than the people doing the same like role as me. I was going to say job, but it wasn't a job
Mm,
at the time. And I always felt like really annoyed at myself for being older. And then I remember one day I was in the car and I was like, why am I cross at something I absolutely cannot control? I can't control what year I was born. And it literally is that. And then I think working on reason and bringing it to life has really helped me accept that, you know what, I am the age I am because I've been on this earth for 50 years, and that's simply it.
mm,
That's all it is. And the fact that I feel invisible is something I want to try and change. You know, I don't want to be invisible, and I want to be there in the beauty conversation.
mm.
And then I feel like reason does that a lot, you know, because we're talking to these women over. I mean, I don't hate putting people into boxes, but at the end of the day, we're in boxes. It's so annoying.
We're always ticking those, you know, age bracket boxes for, you know, whatever survey
Oh my
or
gosh, yeah.
form that you need to fill
When you
in.
move up a category, you're like, oh,
Oh, I know. Yeah, that I always feel that that's the harsh moment. I'm like,
oh,
oh, I'm
yeah,
in the next box.
yeah, it is. And but then, you know, the day I turned 50, I was elated. I mean, I had 2024 was a great year for me.
Mm,
So lots of good things happened. And turning 50 was just what I was, we just literally I didn't do anything. I didn't have a party or do anything. Gave myself a day off. Me and my now husband just went around. It was summer, you know, we were in our new house. We went out with the dog, got a Fortnum and Mason's hamper and drank cheese and drank cheese. Ate cheese and drank wine. And you know, it was just really nice and simple. And that's how I like life like that. Like I could never be organized in like an amazing big party, and it would
mm,
just that would kill me. But that's the person I am at 50. And I want to be proud of being 50. And I want
yeah.
to make products that celebrate that. And I'm so excited for me as well. It's like, I think I've got so much, all of it's in there. Every product I've tried, everything I've touched, everything I've gone ooh to or I've gone ooh to, it's all in there, you know. It's like I know that I'm going to make like my bronzing balm is. I hate to toot my own trumpet, but
No, do it.
it's truly unique, and I'm so proud that I managed to as the first product that I launched, bring out something that people were literally like, oh, like because I've been there when I've done that, and I'm like, oh, you know, and it's to watch somebody respond to it like that is just so brilliant.
Mm,
And I know truly that I've got so much more of that in me.
yeah.
You know, there's
Well,
so many amazing products that I mean, I haven't even thought of them yet, but like I've got stuff coming, and I've got stuff that I just know I haven't even invented yet.
yeah,
And I keep
yeah.
saying I feel like I remember when Lid Elixir launched, I was like, I've invented this. I've actually invented this.
Well, you've spent years testing products, reviewing launches, and understanding essentially what makes a beauty product and brand stand out. How do you think that experience has helped shape your approach to developing your own brand?
I think because I've tried so many things, I think I've got a very instinctive relationship with what I want and how to get it.
Mm,
But I think there have been a lot of products that have launched that have been amazing, but they didn't hit the time right.
mm,
So, like when we weren't ready, I mean, look how good Sephora's doing in the UK now,
yeah.
we had it
Second
before, and
time second time
it
round. Yeah.
yeah, and like when I've been sorting out all my like archive of beauty products, and I'm like, wow, that was such a great product, but it just wasn't the right time for it. And I'm thinking about that a lot, bits and pieces of brilliant, amazing products and how you can bring them together. But everything I do, I want it to have extra things in it. It needs to do more than just be makeup. I
Yeah.
couldn't just make a color product. So it's about talking to the right people that know how to formulate. Lid Elixir was my first product I ever dreamt of,
Mm,
but it couldn't launch for so long because to get the level of I was working with a skincare manufacturer
mhm.
who had nobody really knows how to put colour into that level of you can't just shove some shimmer in an eye cream.
Yeah.
I've got probably a huge drawer full of failed lid elixirs, like of the different iterations.
Yeah.
But it's all, for me, it's kind of like working backwards and then adding in different bits. And I mean, sometimes you have to do a lot of it remotely, of course, especially when we like started. But my dream is to spend a month in a factory, just literally
Getting
playing.
stuck
But
in.
I think that's for another year. I just think it's about imagining what you can do and
Mm.
actually never thinking that you can't do anything.
Yeah. I mean, look, are there lessons or insights you gained from trying so many different products that directly influenced how you formulated your own?
Yes, definitely, because it's about trying to do something different.
Mm.
So I've tried so many bronzers that are brilliant, great bronzers, and I'd never ever like I love a lot of products, but to bring it into something that does more than just being a bronzer, so it's
Mhm.
all skin perfecting and it's just taking it to the next step for me for my skin type and my concerns. But I mean, everything is about trial and error, and you think it might work. And also, you have to be able to change the plan. I think
Yeah.
that's the main thing. You can't really, I'm not really answering this question, but it's because I don't really know the answer because I kind of do everything very bit by bit.
Mhm.
And I learn, and also, this is really new to me. We only started work in 2020. So, I mean, and it's such a huge topic. For me to master it, it's going to be another lifetime. But
Yeah.
I'm prepared to keep, learning, and
Well, this
it's
is
brilliant.
it.
You have to though put things in place. Really, I've learned that like thinking I'll sort that out later is not the answer ever.
Mm. Mm.
But I'm a real like say yes now, shit yourself later type of person. So,
I love that.
oh my god, always it's the only way I survive
Just
because
winging it in
such
terms
a
of,
scaredy cat.
fine, yeah, 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 bring it on. And you're like, oh my goodness, why did I
Yeah,
say
what have I
yes
just
to
said
that?
yes to?
Yeah.
Like literally. But
Well,
yeah,
look, building a beauty brand or any brand really, comes with so many different obstacles, right? What were some of the most surprising challenges you faced in creating Reason Beauty?
money,
Yeah.
like everything costs more than you ever think it's going to.
Yeah.
And also, I remember having a call with my accountant, and he was like, you have to have this is before I'd put any money into it. And obviously, it's completely self funded.
Mm,
So that's a big deal. And he said to me, you have to have a point where you say, right, this is enough is enough. I can't put any more into this.
mm,
And I remember had that conversation has like pinged up so many times when I've ended up putting in more than I initially had like ring fenced.
mm.
and having to make it work. But we were exactly how he said it. You'll get so far down the line, you just have to keep going. But it the gamble paid off
Mm.
because I would not change a thing, basically. But the money thing is a huge factor, and you at all times have to be able to say, well, if this all goes to shit, I can still look after my family
Yeah.
and nobody's going to suffer. I think that was my main thing. I didn't want this to be like Ree's just living all her dreams out and then everyone else has to pay for it when it all goes wrong,
Yeah.
So that's a massive factor. And so far, touch wood, we're okay. Um, pr- Regulations,
Uh-huh.
um, even just in terms of what you can say, what you need to put on the box, what will fit on the box, do you need a leaflet because it's your product's so tiny that nothing will fit on the thing, it's like
Yeah.
how all of those things are mind breakers, especially because I'm that say yes now, shoot yourself later person, that I'm literally go, oh, yeah, that'll be fine. And then suddenly, like, there's so many bits of admin and boxes to check that it feels overwhelming.
Mm.
So that's been an obstacle. I wake up in the middle of the night. Because also I'm the person that doesn't open scary letters. You
Oh,
know,
do
when
you
you get an
not?
HMRC, oh yeah, I have a pile. And then I'm like, right, I'll do those. I'll pile them up and I'll do them all in one go. And then sometimes you're like, oh, it was a bloody tax rebate. Now that
Get that check banked.
that's the thing. That's what I'm always like. No, my son's really the same. We have to like do them together.
Mm.
He lives on his own now, but he needs moral support for the scary letters. But yeah. So that's a massive. All the regulation stuff, all the boxes that you have to tick. I mean, we're still UK only because there's so much to think about in terms of Europe, let alone
Yeah.
beyond that. So, yeah, that and I mean, just planning ahead. Always, you never launch when you think you're going to. I actually really thought I would launch in 2022
Oh, okay.
of the summer of 2022, and we launched in the summer of 2023. I
Mhm.
mean, that's a long way off of your target date, isn't
Yeah.
it? Like,
Yeah.
it's a huge chunk of time. So,
And time is
yeah,
money.
time's money. It
Mm.
is. This is the thing, and everything you do costs money. And not sending that email just at that time. Like you need to be very nimble and
Mm.
fast because
Mm.
nobody cares about it as much as you do. So those people at the regulatory body or whatever,
Yeah.
they might see your email at 5:01 on a Friday night, and they're just like, ah, okay.
Yeah.
Whereas
Leave
you're
that
like,
for Monday.
it's like it matters. Like every second counts.
Yeah.
And things are so slow. Everybody's really slow. The people that are fast, you have to stick with them massively. The ones that get you, understand you. Because I'm also like, I'm really like, retime is different to other people's stuff. If someone hasn't replied to my email in half an hour, I start to think, can I chase yet?
You
And
don't.
I do sometimes. If I've got something in my head, I can't sit still. Like it's like it's literally consuming me. And the girls at River, sometimes I'm like, so and so come back, and they're like, Ree, it's been 4 hours.
And a lunch break in between.
Yes, no, I don't like, and not so much for the blog stuff. Although
Mm.
I am like that a bit, especially if I think something's going to launch and they haven't posted it out to me
Mm.
that day. Have they got the right poster? Like I'm literally like, but things with reason when I just think, oh my God, because some of the people that you deal with, because there's so many elements, you've got the warehouse, you've got like the people that pick it up from your manufacturer and take it there's so many different bits and no
Mm.
one cares like you care.
Yeah.
So it pays to do everything early so that it almost feels like they came back in retime, but they didn't.
Well, for anyone listening who dreams of launching their own beauty brand or beauty service, what's the best piece of advice you can give them?
I think if you really want to do it, you have to go for it.
Mm.
You must quiet out all the noise from anywhere, from, the industry saying it will never work, or someone that you just think, oh, I bet they're just waiting for me to fail. You've got to literally just shut it all down in your head. It's like put your blinkers on and just go for it.
Okay.
And don't look too far ahead because that is massively overwhelming.
Mm.
Don't look back and think, oh, I should have done that.
Mm.
Don't look too far to the side because that's where the horses go wrong. With we need that horse race. He's got to be like, yeah,
Straight ahead.
yeah, and just keep going. If you haven't, I always say this. I've probably said it on any time anyone's ever said, how do you live? And it's like you haven't failed until you quit.
Mm.
And if you want to throw the towel in, of course, that's always an option. But if you keep going, you will get there. You just will.
Mm.
Obviously, the accountant's going like, oh, don't get, there's that sensible side. But
Yeah.
actually, if you just keep plowing through, and ask advice from people like, how would, you've got to say, how would you answer this question, or this email I've had, what does it mean to you? And, like some people can read spreadsheets and some people can't. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
So like you have to work out who can help you do that thing and get them in your team,
Yeah.
and be always, the kinder you are to people, the more you get back, because everybody feels happier in life.
Yeah.
So like, I just think move forward with real belief in what you're doing and belief in other people. Be kind, and it will. I just honestly believe it will work if you
It
believe it
comes full
enough.
circle.
Yeah, I think so. It's just about spreading that energy, and energy.
Mm.
I mean, I don't want to sound like hippy dippy, but like the energy that you put into something, it comes back to you.
Oh, I believe that too.
Yeah.
Karma is a bitch sometimes. And so, you need to have
Yeah,
that in mind.
yeah, and then it's an angel hugging you.
That's it. Exactly that.
And that's the way I like to think of it. Like, sometimes you think, oh, how is so and so just, how is this happening? And like, I'm trying so hard and blah, 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 blah. And then you just think, actually, forget that, quiet that down, keep going,
Yeah.
move on. What's the next thing? What's the next thing? Go back to basics as well. If
Mm.
you feel like you're struggling, I always did this in recruitment. Whenever you feel like you're going, like, because obviously there's luck in everything, and I really believe in luck.
Yeah.
Like, I think I was very lucky to start my blog the year I started it, because if you're trying to join this industry now is
Oh,
incredibly difficult, and I
yeah.
take my hat off to all these people killing it in their different little areas. But it really is luck combined with just never giving up,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
So and a bit of good karma, and forget the
Yeah.
bad. Don't even think about the bad karma. Don't think about karma's a bitch. Just think about your karma, not someone else's. That's what I think,
That's a
because you can
good
get consumed.
good tip.
Yeah.
Okay. It's time for a little game. You know how much I love a little game.
Yeah.
This one is called Faves and Fails.
Right.
Okay. So again, I'm going to throw out some quick fire questions your way, and you just need to answer with the first thing that comes to mind. Ready?
Yeah.
What's your all-time favorite beauty product you've ever reviewed?
Well, my REESON Bronzing Balm, because I actually did review it. I did a blog post with swatches.
Of course you did.
Yeah. Because I was like,
You
well,
had to.
my site is one of the best review sites out there. I can't not have my product on it. But
Absolutely.
yeah, that.
Fine. What's a product that totally surprised you in a good way?
Victoria Beckham fragrance. I thought there would be somebody more in the fragrance world that would make me be obsessed with a fragrance.
Yeah.
But that, and whenever I wear it, I get compliments on it. I absolutely love it, and I love compliment. You know me, don't you? I love a compliment.
Oh, yeah. We all do. Come
Oh
on.
my God, but I really do. If somebody compliments me, I'd happily not get paid that day. I
I
just
think
love
I
it.
need to cut that out.
I'm such a, yeah, I know. I'm such a people pleaser, but like, it just makes me so happy. Like, it's
Mm,
ridiculous. Yeah. Anyway, so if someone says, oh, especially because with fragrance, and I'm really like quite like, I'm not a very serious person. So I rely on fragrance to give me that edge.
mhm.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm sexy. And, like, do you know what I mean? It's really like, it gives me the thing that I don't have. I'm like, yeah, I smell sophisticated. And whereas actually I'm like, "Wah," so, just gives me that thing. Yeah. So that really surprised me because I didn't think they would be, I thought it might just be slightly overpriced, well packaged stuff, but it's fantastic.
Okay. What's one beauty trend you wish would make a comeback?
Highlighter.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think highlighter was so big. Everyone was talking about highlighter all the time.
Yeah.
But I actually think last year people didn't really. I can't think of any like major highlighter moments. I mean, I obviously launched a highlighter, but it's such a unsung hero in our collection.
Mm,
So like highlighter, that's what I want. And also highlighting for everyone in different ways,
yeah.
because contour was big for a long time, and I feel
Oh,
like it's still having its
yeah.
moment. Actually, loads of brands have launched new contour products,
Yeah.
but I'm all about the light.
Yeah.
So yeah, highlighter. I want it
Okay.
back and hard, like like really,
Everywhere.
yeah,
Just get it out
yeah,
there.
disco ball.
Um, what's a product that didn't live up to the hype?
Um, I don't like talking about things that don't do that.
Oh, well, but you can't always talk about the things you love. Let's,
I,
let's
I
get
know, but
into it.
I want to.
You don't have to say the
Um,
brand name if you don't feel comfortable.
okay, some of the wet to dry hair things,
Oh, okay.
like, and I'm not talking about the air wrap because I love the air wrap. Nothing like that feeling of being able to give yourself a blow dry
Yeah.
and thinking that you could actually float away. The hair's so bouncy. I love that.
Yeah.
Um, but some of the straightener type
I see.
ones,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, I don't love, but I think it's because I like that they actually make your hair quite flat, and I'm all about increasing the size of my head.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah. Just
I just love
the
like,
volume, the
yeah,
va-va-voom.
yeah. I think the 90s where I literally used to like iron my hair down. I just never want to go back there. So
Okay. If you had to use only one beauty product for the rest of your life, what would it be?
um I think it would be some kind of like I want to say bronzing balm, but I'm not going to say it because that I can't keep saying it. But I think it would be like some kind of glowy base, like skin tint type situation that had SPF in it.
Okay.
Yeah. So like a nice glowy foundation with SPF in it.
Are you putting that in your product portfolio? Is that something
I
that's
mean,
going to come
that's
out
that
at some point?
I want to do everything with reason, and and I want, yeah. It's just a matter of time, basically, for all those things.
Watch this space,
Watch
people.
this, watch this space, and help me manifest this huge empire of because ultimately, that's really hard to do, like ranges of shades and stuff, because
Mm,
of course the major obstacle in everything is the money.
yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'd want to. That's if I had to have one product and you could only use one product, that would be, because I just love the idea of glowy, juicy, radiant, protected skin.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ari, I have loved talking about everything with you, about your journey from blogging to beauty brand boss, really. Where can listeners find you and stay up to date with all things Reason Beauty?
Instagram is Reason Beauty and the website's reasonbeauty.com. And yeah, I mean, hopefully some point, like, on a billboard in Piccadilly, maybe.
That's it. I love that. Yes.
Yeah.
Manifest that it will happen.
I hope so. Yeah.
Next stages.
Yeah. Just keep
Yes.
moving. Little bits. Keep going forward.
Step by
A
step.
bit. Yeah, that's it.
Always forward, never backwards.
No, that's it. Blinker, blinker, blinker.
That's it. Oh, amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks for
And
having me.
wow, it was an honour to have you on the show. And to everyone listening, thank you for tuning in. If you loved this episode, don't forget to follow, subscribe, share it with your fellow beauty lovers, or leave a review. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget, if you're ready to elevate your PR game, check out my e-course, PR Like a Boss. It's packed with actionable tips to help you get noticed and stand out. The link is in the show notes. I'll see you next time for more insider chats. Until then, keep PRing like a boss.